Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
It's a quote. It's Aung San Suu Kyi. Wow, I got it.
Ooh.
When you feel helpless, help someone.
I love that.
Yeah, but we're going to say hopeless.
Hopeless.
When you feel hopeless, help someone hope. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to another episode of
Questionably
Awesome, where it's no longer a question.
It's an answer.
Oh, I had to bring that back. I was thinking about it in the shower and I was trying to remember it because I knew it had to come back.
And it did. And I'm so glad it's back.
It's here and it's going to go on t-shirts.
Yep.
So Evans, how you been?
I've been really great. How have you been?
Really great, but that really doesn't matter because in the grand scheme of life, you've got bigger news than me today. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes.
Because I'm about to tell people, so you better tell people.
I'm getting married.
Oh my God. To George, your dog?
George and I are making it official. We love each other.
Well, we knew that was happening. But you and Adam are officially engaged. We knew it was coming. Like we had a feeling it was coming. Sorry, Adam, but we did. We just had a feeling.
We knew.
Women's intuition.
Yep.
One day I woke up and said, you're going to get married eventually.
Sometime in the future.
Like I read I put a crystal ball down and said, sometime in the future, Evans, you will get married. Now give me $200 for that reading.
And I did.
And it happened.
Every day for 2 years.
See, I knew eventually it would be correct. Okay, so tell us how it happened.
So we went on a hike. And you should definitely go to Will Rogers State Park because it's our favorite place. And
it's magical.
It's so beautiful.
You guys, if you don't know, like the hiking here it's literally majestic. It's almost like you feel like you're in Hawaii.
You really do.
Yeah, it's
incredible.
crazy. I would have never known. Like when I lived in the Midwest, I didn't know California was anything like this.
Me neither.
Especially here, like the cliffs and the sunsets.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
And you should come in the wintertime because the wintertime sunsets are just stunning.
It's clear and and now we have this awesome rain that's creating clouds because normally we don't have clouds.
Right. And you know the florals are going to be off the chain.
The florals. I'm actually going to pick flowers and create my own florals for my wedding. My Laura Ingalls Wilder wedding. She wasn't English. I don't think.
Anyway.
So you were hiking.
We were hiking and we had George with us and he asked me to marry him when we were at the top of this really pretty, and it was great. And I was like, I asked him, I think I said, are you shitting me?
Don't you love that? I'm pretty sure like I swore or something too, like super unromantic.
Yes.
Like, F no.
Right.
And I was like, oh.
I was like, oops.
At least it wasn't like caught on camera or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's a moment though. It's like, I remember even when Chris did it, I was like, it was the weirdest thing. Like when he was getting on his knee, I go, what are you doing? It was just this moment of like, wait, what are you doing? Like, I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah.
Were you ready? Were you just like, get on your knee?
Get down.
Did he get on his knees?
We were both kind of, I was already sitting down on like this, on the ground almost. So he came and sat down beside me. And I felt as if we were equals.
We were equals, becoming one equal.
One equal. But it's great. Now we're going to get married.
Is that exciting or what?
It's so exciting. It's so strange.
So if you guys don't know, I'm a little pushy about weddings. Like I think because I really didn't get to participate in like my friends' weddings growing up, because a lot of them didn't get married till way later and then we weren't friends anymore.
Right.
And so many of my friends still either they got married way before I met them or they're still not married. So it's kind of like I missed like that whole marriage boat. So I didn't get to like help anyone plan their wedding. So stuff. I kind of forced myself into new friends' weddings. Like I'm like, oh, do you have a spot to host this yet? Okay.
Oh, I'll do
it. I would love to help pick out your wedding dress. Oh, that's your decision? Oh, okay. So I'm going to be sending Evans wedding dresses. And if you guys didn't know, Evans is just a teensy bit more conservative than I am. So I like to send her. Evans would wear like a long sleeve wedding dress, which by the way, one beautiful. Of the Cinderella,
right? Kate Middleton
totally did.
Yep,
and you probably will too.
I probably will be in a scuba diving suit of lace.
Okay, but we're gonna make sure that it's a little bit sexy.
It is going to. I mean, yes.
Like Adam is gonna be like, "Whoa, what? Yes, who is that? Yeah." And he's going to like chest bump like the guy next to him when you're coming down the aisle. And you're going to be like, yeah. Crush a beer can on your head. It's going to be so classy.
I can't wait.
You know what? You need some of my Midwest help in this wedding.
I accept. I am accepting of help.
Yeah. I mean like hokey pokey and kegs make for a good party.
Yeah. They do a lot of. One of my friends from Missouri, she had this thing. It's called the money dance or something.
Yes.
And people dance with the bride and hand you money.
Yes. It's insane. They come up and they like literally put money like in wherever they want.
It's amazing.
I did not have this at my wedding, but I have been at several weddings where they like kind of like go up and I can't remember what it is. People come up and put money on her or him. But it's in like a sexy way, kind of, some of them. Like they'll come up with like dollar bills in their mouths. Yeah. And you're like, P.S. it's a wedding.
Whoa, sir.
Yeah. I think some money dances keep it more clean, but I've been to some where I'm like, P.S. your family.
P.S. Dad. Just kidding.
P.S. Dad, this is weird. Get that dollar out of your armpit.
Dad.
I don't know. That's a dad joke. I don't know.
Well,
let's recover from that one. Not sure how to recover. So
I know what.
Help a sister
I know
out.
what to do.
Help.
A review of the week.
Thank God for those.
You ready for this
I'm
one?
ready. I can't wait.
This is from Desert Mama.
Ooh.
Love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I had a Lori-a-thon and probably listened to like 5 podcasts.
Holy smokes.
Yep. It was my soul food for the day. I laughed out loud to you and Evans like I do every time. I cried with Tracy O'Malley.
Aww.
She was such an amazing woman and her story speaks volumes on so many levels. Whenever I'm needing some inspiration or some words of wisdom, you're always here. Thank you. I feel like when I'm listening to you and Evans, it's like a room with my 2 besties laughing along with you. What?
Aw, desert mama, take me home. My desert home.
Country roads
Take home
to the place I belong.
I don't know the words. West Virginia, desert mama. All right.
Okay.
So that was a beautiful review, and we're going to send you a mug or a t-shirt.
Or a tea.
I don't know what. It's going to be a surprise.
Surprise. Send us your address.
Yes, send us your address. So you can DM me or you can email customer service. Actually, I prefer customer service. It won't get lost that way.
Yeah.
Let's do customer service at Lori-a-thon.
Lori-a-thon.
Gracias.
De nada.
All right. So I want to know what your quote is.
I'm going to tell you about my quote, and it is from Sarah Blakely. Spanx.
Oh, that's funny. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yep. I really liked what she said. I grew up in a house where my father encouraged my brother and me to fail. I specifically remember coming home and saying, Dad, I tried out for this and I was horrible. And he would high five me and say, way to go. And then it's a really long paragraph that I'm not going to read, all about how you should go out and try things because if you're not failing, you're not trying.
Oh my God, I love that so much. And the only reason that we don't, or that we look at failure as like, oh, this sucks or it's bad, is because of the ideas that we had around it growing up.
Yes.
Like that's truly it. I heard this great quote about a guy who said he started celebrating for his kids whenever it would rain. Like he legitimately would stop and like go out and dance in the rain to show his kids that when it rains, it was a great thing, just like a sunny day. Like it was a great treat.
That.
So these kids like didn't understand that some people thought rain was a negative thing.
Bad.
Yeah, because he was like, wait, we're going to go dance in the rain. Such a fun thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so celebrating failure like that, being like, yeah, you suck. Let's eat cake. Blessed be you.
Thank you, Lori.
So I love that. Thank you, Sarah Blakely. And I also purchased my first Spanx today.
And how do you feel about those?
Technically, it wasn't my first Spanx because I did get velvet leggings from there, but this is legit Spanx. Like this is like her original idea of cutting the pantyhose.
Yeah.
And here's why. I have a white dress that I'm going to be wearing to Bliss Project.
Yes.
And I bought this dress and I ended up like saying I'll never be able to wear this dress because I can't find like an undergarment to actually wear under it because this material's too thin. And then Spanx emailed me and I was looking at their stuff and I was like, I wonder if they have like a slip because I'm still from 1980, you know, where I went to church 3 times a week and my mom was like, do you have a slip on under that? Yep. And I was like, I have a stupid slip on. I have pantyhose. And
what if they have a petticoat?
Yeah, they might. They might actually. Yeah. I'm not sure what a petticoat is either, but I think it's something like that. So anyway, I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant. They were like, oh girl, we have like so many different things. So they brought me like 5 different pairs of these crazy looking nude spandex.
Wow.
At first I was like, ladies, these do not fit. And they're like, oh, just like, yes, they do. Like, just keep trying. And I was like, this is a workout. I was sweating. But then when I got them on, I was like, whoa.
And you're just smooth and
everything is smooth. I was like, be careful. I'm going to slide right out of this dressing room.
I'm so smooth.
Like I slide right underneath the door.
You just slid out.
Sorry, these Spanx are good. Do you have Spanx?
Yes, I have one pair, and I need like a bazillion pairs. I love them.
Are you wearing them right now?
I wear Spanx every day and night, 24/7.
You know they have Spanx for your arms now too?
Yeah, arm tights.
Like I think that would be good for flying.
Me too.
Like compression, because sometimes I like really bloat up.
I was thinking if you wanted to be like a superhero, I was like, that's a great idea. You're just talking a practical use.
You're so creative.
Like you go fly, Lori.
Never stop using that imagination of yours.
You get up in the air and fly with your arm tight. Spanx. You can do anything.
We just don't stop dreaming here of being kids. No, but for real, compression. Because sometimes I just look at an airplane and my ankles are like, like, and then for some reason I get on the plane and I'm like, oh, champagne and pretzels, please.
All the salt.
Like, oh my God, my boots are stuck. Chris has had to like pull, like literally where you like have to pull. He's not been able to get my boots off after airplanes. Like we almost need a stick of butter up in there. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah. Just wait till you're married. You're going to have to get buttered too.
Yes, I am. You better watch out, Adam.
I'll be eating all the pretzels.
All those pretzels.
You know what? I found Spanx. So
it doesn't matter anymore.
Totally get it. Okay.
Oh,
spanking it out.
Speaking of Spanx.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer a question?
I want to read my quote.
Oh my gosh, you didn't read your quote.
Hold on. It's good.
Okay.
This is by Toby Hansen, and I want to tell you something.
What?
I didn't know how that this was a way to spell Toby until I read it. It's Tobe, so it could be Tobe.
Oh, I didn't.
So I don't know.
We don't know,
and I'm not sure who Toby Hansen is, but
could
he's
be Toby.
Oh, but Toby does not need Spanx on his arms. He's got huge muscles in this picture.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Tobe.
And I didn't pick the quote because he has huge muscles, but here we go. If you feel anxiety or depression, you're not in the present. You're either anxiously projecting the future or depressed and stuck in the past. The only thing you have control over is the present moment. Amen, Tobe. I love that because I'm all about, you know what, I'm thinking so much about how literally daily I will lose my energy and power to a future thought right now. Like I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or like bad about something I said, or having to say no to so many different things. And I'm like, oh, should I have handled that differently? And I'm like, stop it. Like,
right.
You can't control how other people respond to what you say, what you do, you just have to do you and like pray to God.
Yes.
That is, I mean,
go fly with your tights on.
Yeah. Put your tights on and say a prayer because only God's got you. Because most people may not like the way you be living life.
That's right. And it's really nobody's business.
No, none of your business.
None of your business.
Listen to Salt and Pepper.
Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening. You kind of have to. All right.
Here's a great question.
I have a great answer.
A great question. It's from Hey Madeline at Hey Madeline.
Hey Madeline.
Madeline, what's given you hope in your difficult moments? What's given you hope in your difficult moments? You know, the ones that feel hopeless.
Okay. Madeline is asking us, what do we do when we feel totally hopeless?
Oh man.
Whoo. Okay. Well, we have this app called DoorDash.
Yeah.
It delivers anything
fast.
You want. It's real fast. Ice cream, booze, whatever you need.
Whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, whatever. But most places don't have DoorDash. So when my app is broken, what gives me hope is honestly massive prayer. Like if I am feeling, because I've had plenty of those moments. You know, there's been moments where Chris and I have literally had the moment of realizing we were losing everything. We were like, wow, you lost your job. We like the whole finance world is crashing down.
Yeah.
We're losing our house. What an ego like blaster. I don't know.
Right.
Ego blaster.
Ego blaster. This season
on the Ego Blaster.
We're going to bring you down.
In one way or another. All right. That's how we were brought down. It was just like we were in those moments of, oh my God, I truly don't know what we're going to do. And at the time, I was homeschooled. I had like zero education to make the kind of money to keep our home or anything like that. And I'd never had my own business, nothing. So it was like, okay, we feel completely hopeless. And that's when we really started like praying together out loud. That's when we started asking better questions. So when I'm hopeless, I start to ask questions that create solutions, because when you're hopeless, it's really easy to go, why is this happening?
Yes.
Why did this happen to me? This is so bad. And you go down the rabbit hole of your mind is going to answer those questions. Why is this happening to me?
Right.
Oh, it's because this and this, and your life has always been bad, or because you've always been cursed and this is just how it is and life is hard. And you'll pull from all of the answers you heard from your parents or from your teachers or from anything negative instead of solution based. Like what is the lesson in this? How could this be making me stronger?
Right.
What could this be preparing me for? What is a way through this? What is something that could make me feel better right now? So always prayer, and always trying to get around people who could potentially offer you great advice. Do not go around the friends who are also hopeless, please, because you'll have a hopeless party. Yeah, you'll be hopelessly devoted like Olivia Newton-John to your hopelessness.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's sad.
What do you do?
I like to get outside.
Yes.
And because that always helps you just think bigger.
Yes. It changes the energy.
Yes. Changes your energy. And maybe if you could do something just to get out of your head, like, I don't know, or go help somebody.
Oh my God. That's the best advice.
That will help.
Yeah. Like literally help anybody.
And it doesn't have to be something big. Just like help a stranger to their bus stop.
For real.
Right. Like just, you don't have to like go sign up for something.
No, you could literally say, I feel so bad right now. I'm going to go get myself a coffee, but I'm going to buy the person in line a coffee, and I'm going to ask the barista how they are. And I'm going to like maybe give them something or like offer to brighten their day in some way, or do something for someone.
Compliment someone.
Oh my God. The other day I wasn't feeling very awesome, and I was like walking around and I'm like, okay, what could I do? Like little tiny things, just even as I'm walking down the street that could make people's day. And I like held doors for people randomly. I asked women if I could like help them across the street with their grocery. Like it was Montana's very busy. So I had many opportunities to like brighten people's day. And by the time I was done, I felt so good because I had so many people who like, I either was like, I'm just going to smile at this person. I'm just going to ask them how they are. So whenever we are in that position, it's like, that's the best way to get out. That was the best.
It's the best.
Help someone.
Yeah.
When you feel, it's a quote, it's Aung San Suu Kyi. Wow, I got it.
Ooh.
When you feel helpless, help someone.
I love that.
Yeah, but we're going to say hopeless.
Hopeless.
When you feel hopeless, help someone hope.
Help someone hope.
When you feel hopeless, find Bob Hope.
And that's all there is.
And that's all there is, folks. What's our next cue?
Next cue is from @meet_the Freemans.
Meet the Freemans.
Meet the Freemans.
Yes.
What was your first team member to hire? Great question.
Ooh, so good. It was a imaginary llama. Just kidding. It wasn't. We have a llama joke. Evans has a water bottle, so the llama was our HR department. Yeah. So sometimes we would talk to Deb the llama.
Deb the llama.
So if you had a problem, you could talk to Deb. We do run a better company than that, I promise. Okay, my first hire. Oh, okay, this is amazing because this is a great lesson for everybody. My first hire was somebody who was I had a gym, a one-on-one training studio, and it was Heidi Zito. And she had offered first because I couldn't afford anyone. So I was training her, and she was like, she edited things, and I was putting out my workouts, and she said, hey, because they were so bad. Like when I put them out, you guys, I mean, like I couldn't edit. I didn't know how to format. And she's like, hey, do you want me to help you with the workouts that you send out to us? And I was like, yes. I said, but I can't pay you. And she's like, okay, but we can trade some sessions for it. So we did that. And
That's
then
awesome.
Once I started, because that program started to grow because it looked better and I felt more confident about it.
Yep.
So when I could start to pay her, I started to pay her. And so she was my first hire. And I realized really quickly that paying someone before you're ready makes you way more money.
Good call.
Oh my God, because I had so much more time. I wasn't fiddling around on my computer for 5 hours where she has something she could do in 1 hour.
Exactly.
Then I get those 5 hours back. Then I don't hate my life because I don't know how to work something out in, Microsoft world. I don't even know if that's the right world.
Who knows? But Heidi is amazing at editing and just making things beautiful.
Yeah. So I think that when you're in that world of like, what's my first hire? What's your pain point? Like, where are you at in life and what is taking the most time? Where if you just paid somebody, and even though it was more than you could afford, if you just paid someone, what could that time go towards? Because time truly is a much bigger investment in the beginning of a business than anything else. So you can invest that time into something else, which will be making way more money than you'll be paying someone.
Way more.
And I just want to celebrate, like, hi, you get to hire someone, even if it feels expensive. You are now a part of a huge solution. Like, you're creating jobs for people.
Right.
And the more that more time that you free up and the more that you grow your company and the more sales you have, the more people you get to hire. And it's not just about paying them money.
Yeah.
It's also about creating an environment where people can thrive, like giving them, maybe you're helping a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad who really doesn't they hate their job right now, but now you get to help them stay. It's really amazing when you really think about it.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So just do it.
Do it.
If you're questioning it, sounds like you should do it.
Just pull the trigger and hire at least for an hour and watch your life change.
Hire.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys if you are running any business and you don't have a house cleaner, hire a housekeeper or a house manager, because it is like the most powerful thing that you will ever do in your life. And they're like magical godmothers.
Yes.
No, it is for real. You get your life back. It's so powerful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a little niceness in their lives.
And that's it. That's real. Our niceness is named Susie and we're obsessed with her.
She's amazing.
Amazing. Cue.
Okay. Cue
the cue.
is Cue the Cue from Alicia Carusi. How do I turn off the self-sabotaging and forgive the procrastination?
Ooh. Evans, what do you think?
I think you say that to yourself.
What?
I think you say, I am turning off the self-sabotage and forgiving the procrastination. I think you make that a mantra.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a start. Because honestly, I don't really know the answer.
But is that what you would do?
Yeah. I think I would try to change how I feel about things. If you're recognizing that you're self-sabotaging, that's the first step, right? Recognizing something. Yes. So you know what's going on. Now it's up to you to figure out a way to shift those thoughts.
I love that. It's like, that's exactly, there's no way to stop them without being like, I'm doing it again. I'm doing the thing that stops me. And then if you get in that rabbit hole of, oh my God, I'm doing the thing. Why am I doing the thing? And judging it, like, you have to be like, no. Right. What was the mantra again? I really liked it because she can actually use that one.
I am turning off self-sabotage and forgiving procrastination.
Yeah. Like literally, no, I'm turning off self-sabotage.
Yep.
And I'm forgiving procrastination. Like, and here's the thing, like, procrastination, you don't even realize it sometimes, but sometimes it can really have a massive purpose.
So true. Like, we're all so dang rushed right now.
We are. And it's like, sometimes procrastination is happening because you need a little more time, or the answer wasn't there yet, or new things have come in, or you have a totally different perspective. Like when I was writing my book, you want to talk about procrastination? Yeah. I felt like I was taking lessons in it. Like I should have started a school. Yeah. Like if you want to learn how to do this in a way that actually fools yourself and makes you, let me show you. So I found that there was a lot of procrastination that was super unnecessary, but there was a lot that I was like, oh my God, I would have never had this moment, or I had this thing happen that it actually became the whole chapter. If I wouldn't if it was a week before, I wouldn't have had the thing happen.
See?
So Procrastinate on Purpose. It's a book by Rory something.
Rory.
But I think if you look up Procrastinate on Purpose, that might actually help this woman. What was her name?
Her name is Alicia.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Alicia, so much for that question.
That was a great question.
Loved it. Hey, any good wrap up for this week? What's going on? Like, what's going on in your world? Like, what's some wisdom that you feel is coming in from the last like week of your life?
Ooh, I think not being a people pleaser.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I haven't figured out how not to do that.
But I think that's the wisdom that's coming. That's the cue.
Yeah.
That's the cue. Hey, that is literally mine too right now.
It's hard because people, especially like I've noticed with weddings, everyone has a lot of questions and ideas and family members think things. And at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you and your partner.
I got a mantra for you. And I actually have a sentence for every time they say something.
What?
You say, I'm doing me, and you hang up.
Bye.
You don't even say bye.
Oh, you just say, I'm doing me.
Yeah.
I'm doing me.
And then you say, and you're lucky if you can come, and then you hang up. It's so cool because
so
your guest list goes down from like 200 to like 42.
This is going to be the cheapest wedding ever.
I know.
Because it's just going to be me.
I'm doing me. You're lucky if you can come. Got it?
Adam's going to be like, wait, can I come?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm doing me.
If you let me do me,
then I'll consider it. Just kidding. I love you.
Oh, just kidding. She loves you.
What about you? What's wisdom that's coming up for you?
Wisdom.
What's the whiz?
The whiz in the kingdom is it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
You know what? It is still like, it's more and more and more. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or if it's because I'm just watching so many people be miserable because of what other people think and because of comparison and because of social media. I'm just just in general, just caring what people think way too much. You're not a bad person if you just like block it out.
Right.
We are so overwhelmed and we're going to combust and all die of early heart attacks if we don't stop with the anxiety. Like, it's out of control. Every woman I know is like a bit anxious or like feels so bad about something or is carrying something. Like, can we all just agree to just put a big like F you on our Instagram?
Yes.
Just kidding.
That
went a little far.
Forgiveness.
That was an F for forgiveness.
Forgiveness, like
forgiveness.
in your book. Forgiveness
is more than saying sorry. If you haven't seen Just Friends, that's what it's from.
Forgiveness. That's what everyone should do. Watch that movie.
A big F you and just be like, oh, sorry, I left for 6 days. The F you meant forgiveness.
Yeah.
Be like, got you. Like, put it up on April 1st. Be like, doing me. Lucky if you can come. Bye.
Forgiveness.
You know?
Great advice.
Just both middle fingers up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just
kidding.
Just do you.
Those are the I love you sign. Just do that.
Yeah, the peace sign.
I don't know. You know what?
We're just doing what we're doing.
Love your life. Have your 5 close friends. Like, do things that you love. Be a good person. Go help people and just stop worrying about everything else because it's too much for one human. And worrying doesn't change anything and it doesn't elevate the world. It actually is like the world getting a downgrade.
Yeah, it's an ego blaster.
Yes, it is. So on that note, don't blast the ego.
No.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. Go give someone a hug.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that we're... All right. So I think we're going to call this one a day. And we don't know. We don't quite have an ending yet. Besides, we just love you and we care for you and we're so grateful for you and we love your reviews and we laugh and we giggle at all of them and that's about it. And you got this.
You got this.
Until
Teresa.
next time, you got this. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.
Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.